Okay, I've got Cassie with me today. She's a student, and we're just going to go over how to design this crown. So we've got tooth number 12, the upper right first premolar. We've captured our images. We've moved along to model phase, and then the computer has presented with just a close presentation of what, or estimation of what the margin might be. So we're going to take our left mouse button, drag it around, and in general the margin, it looks good, except for on the distal here. You can see where it drops down. So what we'll do is we'll come in here where it is on the margin, double click, and then we'll just follow the margin along. And then when we reach back to the blue line, we'll double click again. And then we'll hold our left mouse button, rotate, take a look. Looks like I fell off of it a little bit right there. So I'm going to come in, do the same thing again. So now when we look at it from the side, it looks like it's really sitting on that ledge or the margin there. Okay? Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and proceed along here to design. There's an arrow down in the lower right. For whatever reason, we've got this white box here. But that's okay. Alright, so I'm rolling the mouse wheel to zoom in. So for our occlusal contact, I like for it to just be the light blue color, or without this here. So I'm going to right click there. I'm going to go to the remove tool. Then I'm going to hold my right mouse button and slide up to make the dot bigger. And then I'm going to just kind of click and drag here to paint some of that material away. Okay? Alright, so our thickness looks good. We don't have any areas showing through. We're going to, we're going to deselect the upper jaw. And what that's going to do is allow us to look at the interproximal contacts. And you want a green contact. And so actually our proposal looks very good. So that's not necessarily super helpful for you, because if you were going to add some, you'd right click and go to the add or remove, and then we would maybe smooth the reshape. Again, this is just a really straightforward case. The first few that you do, you'll want me to check your margin and your design. So we're going to go ahead and arrow to the right here, and that will take us to manufacture. Today is Thursday. We're going to use the Thursday mill. We're going to go to fast. Now you need to see the block down here. So what I'm going to do is click on the upper left here and go to window mode to make the software a little bit smaller. And what that'll do is allow me to get it away from this little box here. I imagine we just need to restart the computer for that. So we're going to do fast mill. I'm going to scroll down here, and we use 14 size blocks, the C14. Okay, it would fit in a 12 block, but we do a 14 because just easier for inventory. Okay.
Sounds good.
And then you want your sprue, this little peg, to be on the buckle or the lingual. If it shows up on the contact, you'll just right click here, go to sprue, click on these arrows, and you can drag it around. But if it comes out and it looks like this, it's just the challenging part. If it's on the contact, is that when you cut the sprue off and you shave it down, if it's on the contact, then you might end up with a light contact. So we're gonna select start. So it's going to upload the case to the hub. So basically, that's the hub right over there on the desk, and that's the central location for all the files to be held. So when you close out of this, you could open it up on a different acquisition unit. Having more than one acquisition unit, the hub works to share the database, so you don't have to figure out which unit you are using for which case. Okay, so we can hear the mill in there getting set and ready. And at this point, you could hit start on the mill, or you can select start on the computer. So we're going to do it on the computer here. mill starting. So then it becomes, your responsibility to make sure that the milling process is going along as planned. So, it says 5 minutes and 23 seconds. Usually it's longer than what it says. But you have to look out for errors like low water pressure. If you get low water pressure, you need to, what we do, we have more than one mill, so you would just pull the water tank out and put a different one in, and then you'll need to clean the filter, change the water, and add oil to it. Or you could get an error that you have a burr that needs to be replaced, and we would show you how to do that. Those are the two main things: burr replacement or low water pressure.
I've seen burr replacement before.
Does that make sense?
It does.
All right, very good.
It does.